Hello, everyone. Welcome. I am Jackson, and today we're going to be reviewing the second movie on my list of movies. We got 5 of them in total.
And this is the second one.
So, today we will be talking about and reviewing and rating this 1987 vampire horror comedy classic, The Lost Boys. The Lost Boys? The Lost Boys. The Lost Boys. This movie stars 2 guys named Corey, a guy named Kiefer, and this guy. Man, what a movie. I will say the first time I watched this, there were enough cheesy elements that I did not appreciate it, and I really didn't like it the first time around. But the second time I watched it, I really enjoyed it, and it is now on my top 5 favorite list, as you can tell, because I'm making a video about it now. But yes, this movie, it does have cheesy moments. It was made in the 80s, so you know, you can only expect that. But it's a very fun movie, and there's some creepy parts. I would like to kind of change something I said in the last video. I said the Texas Chainsaw Massacre was the most family-friendly movie on my list, but I don't think I was right. This is a little more family-friendly than that one. Now, this movie definitely has blood in it. It is a vampire movie, so you can expect some blood. The language is very mild. I don't believe there's any sex or nudity. So, even though there's more blood, this might be the most family-friendly one on the list. Now again, I don't suggest young kids watch any of these movies, but The Lost Boys is just a little more family-friendly than the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's a lot more comedic. It's not as traumatizing. There are some moments that I was like, oh, that sucks. That wouldn't be fun. But yeah, overall, now this movie, obviously, it is about vampires. So it follows a group of vampires. I believe there are four vampires. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Along with a child and a girl who are kind of vampires. And then these 2 kids that move in to town. And one of them kind of clicks with the vampires, you know? So that's my very poorly worded description of this movie. But let's talk about some stuff in the movie. One thing that I really like about this movie is the way they do a lot of the vampire kill shots. It's from the vampire's perspective, so you're seeing the victim right before they get killed, right? And you see like they're flying around and they're kind of stalking their prey, which in this case is humans. Spooky. But yeah, I really like how they do those shots. I think in this movie it works. It's a little more creepy than if they just did, oh, there's a creepy looking teenage boy falling from the sky. It just wouldn't have the same effect. And they leave the full vampire look for more towards the end. And I think that adds to the creepy factor. Like any monster movie, it's a little scarier if you don't see the monster right away. They kept with that, and I appreciate that. Another thing that I think any horror fan will appreciate is the vampire kills at the end of the movie I mean, not the vampires killing, but the vampires being killed. Because there's some creative kills, and they are very messy. It's a fun ending to a fun movie. There's some twists that you're gonna be like, I think I saw that coming. And I really like most of the characters. Like the two Coreys. They were a pretty big deal in the 80s. Apparently. I wasn't there. But I've been told that. There's some funny interactions between them. And I think Corey Feldman's character, that's always been so funny to me, because he's like this teenage boy, right? I think. He looks, I don't know how old he's supposed to be in the movie, but he's just all so serious. Like, yeah, I've been hunting these vamps for like years. I know what I'm talking about. It's funny. It's fun. Those guys, you get some fun interactions and whatnot. Kiefer, he's a good vampire. He's really good at being a bad guy, you know? I feel like everything I've seen him in, he's a bad guy. And I really like his bad guy in this movie. Love Kiefer Vampire. But my favorite vampire, right there, curly hair, in the back, Bill and Ted. I don't know how many people knew that that's the same guy, but he's my favorite one. Not because he was in Bill and Ted, but I like his outfit. He has a good outfit. It's very nice. So next time you watch this movie, pay attention to Bill's outfit. Was it Bill? Was he Bill or Ted? Bill. Pay attention to Bill's outfit next time you watch this. Overall, I think I enjoyed this because when I was a kid, I was obsessed with vampires. And this is a very cool, edgy take on vampires. That was very fun for my inner
child.
Young Jackson.
That part of me really enjoyed it. So, now we will read the little thing on the back, because I like doing that. We have one review. It says, a hip comic twist on classic vampire stories. Yes, very hip. Like I said, cool, edgy take on vampires, which I really enjoyed. Now, the little description on the movie. Sam and his older brother Michael are average everyday teens, but after they move with their mother to peaceful Santa Clara, California, things mysteriously begin to change. Michael's not himself lately, and Mom's not going to like what he's turning into. That was better wording than what I said, but that's that. This is 1978, The Lost Boys. The Lost Boys. I give this 4.5 stars, I think. I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars right here. This movie, my rating changes every time I watch it. In this moment right now, I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars. I love this movie. Go watch it if you haven't. I hope you enjoyed my little rant, talk, review thing. Look forward to the other 3 that'll be coming out soon. And go watch The Lost Boys if you want to. Have a great day. And watch out, because your brother might be turning into a vampire.